Double Diamond Railroad back on a Do Not Hump Wednesday. And we're testing, having several problems on the switches from the paint. This one ended up being good up here. We even touched up and repainted a second coat. So that one on the curve's all good. No glitches. Came through here and this switch was having trouble. Worked on it, alcohol scrub, the points, all kinds of stuff. Got it better, but still had troubles. And then we worked on the back and found a real problem. And we'll take over there and show you that. You can see right there the silver solder joint that I had to put in. It's breaking the common current. Common rail was breaking right there after I painted. And if the train drove on the switch, it flexed it, and that was it. Had to use my little mini test alligator clip test light, plus that engine, 8833, and determine. I thought it was inside the switch, so I was scrubbing it. Thought it was the points or the pivots. Cleaned them all out, still had a problem. So I took a jumper wire and went across that joiner, and that solved the problem. So we had to solder it because we couldn't make it good anymore. And we'll put paint on it after that on the outside. Made sure the solder flowed in the joiner good. I don't like solder switches in, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It was either that or run a new common to the other side of the bridge over here and feed it from that side, which it should be fed from, but then we'll have to go to all that trouble. This works. So then we still had trouble turning off there. When we hit the frog, I thought, what is going on? So I looked down underneath and all my TAM juicers, frog juicer boards, the single was dead. And so was the big moldy one, the hex one. So I had to sit down there on a stool and trace around, find the wire there. And it was a power input. I was trying to find the power leads. Then I found it. I touched the red wire going in. We're going to have to tighten that up. And it all came on. So it's like, don't touch it, leave it. So what we're doing now is run this guy. We're going to run through all these switches down here. I just touched up again, cleaned again. We're going to try to see if there's any problems that I have to clean, spot clean some more. So it may be a lot of stopping and starting. I can't do anything until I get all this worked out and debugged and working again. So here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is back down the main and then come down inside the yard lead. Got a lot to coordinate right at the moment. There'll be a lot of switch throwing. Now these switches out here on the main were not affected, but I haven't been through them for a while. I'm sure now my engine's picked up a bunch of crap on his wheels too. So that may cause problems. See right there? Didn't clean any of that. That's a too bad one. It's got to come out anyway this fall. Through this switch. We should be lined to come down the yard lead. Turn the bell off and listen for cutouts. Oh, he's off the track, no wonder. I didn't get him set on in the first place. Try this again. I don't think I had him on the track. He jumped on the switch. Might have had a foul. No, he's derailing. He's going straight ahead for some reason. Okay, here we go again. For some reason, the point was bent. And it was picking a point. You had to straighten it with needle nose. I don't even know if we can get through there. Who knows when that happened. See if we can squeeze through there. Jump on the point. And it made it. I got to get my glasses off so I can see what I'm doing. And the magnifier's on. I got to file that point. It's coming loose. That's why it's slated for, slated for replacement. Got something wrong there now. That's a switch I didn't get to work on yet. Again, we got a painted joiner. It's flexing, track's flexing right there. Doesn't have enough support. It's breaking connection. And this time it's on the, it'd be the same common rail. So I just put my tester on and found it. I think it's a joiner that's right in here. It's that one right there, I think. So we're gonna have to solder some more here. It's the only way you can do if you want to stay painted, other than clean all the paint back off. But that'll never be as good because the paint gets down inside the joiner. So here we go. Try to back in. Let's see. Okay, cleaned that, solved it. He's got a little bit of dirt on his wheels, but he got through there fine. Now we're going to back up and try down the side track. See there, he glitched from dirt on his wheels every time we reverse direction. Have to spin those off. See if we can go through any of these in the ladder. This one right here is untested. Don't have much room to go. They're all juiced though. Okay, you got through there. And we'll stop there. Throw a switch. I'm finding Bright Boy crud chunks down in the track too. I have to watch out for when they stop. Okay, now we got two switches to test here. Straight through on that first one, and then the second one, 2 ways. Angling off. Breakthrough. Okay. I'll go down to the gray tank car. Straight through. Always got to check points in both directions, both contacts. Over here at the end, we hit a car again. Over at the end track, I was cleaning the wrong side of the point, trying to solve it. Of course, that's before my juicers were on. I didn't know it. So I did extra work probably for nothing. Okay, those are all good. Suppose we better come back down. I forgot to check the maintenance track. Dead right there. See on that thing? Now I don't have current again. Let's see if I can find it back there. So we can reach in, find where the brake is. So far, oh, so that might be on this side. It shouldn't be carrying current from this side, it should be coming from that way. Something right there. Could be right on these. As the weight of the bridge sags. See, he's hitting stuff there. There might be just plain dirt on the track there. We'll stop and clean that. He's probably got a bunch of junk on his wheels now. Yep. Okay. Now we can try to... He's dead. Let's see if... Yep. See? Right at those joints. Don't have any support. It's sagging. So may have solder those too. I take a X-Acto blade and run through the joint. That kind of helps out. Let's see if we hold it up this time. No, now he's getting a bunch of crack. And he's off track. See if we can hold it up right there. See if he'll go through. Probably flexing right on those joints right above my finger. I'll solder on yet. A little better. Probably solder those two. That's always going to be a problem because you're getting current this way into the points. Okay, so we got some more soldering to do. Hate to do it, but it's fixing it. That's how I fixed that one in the back. As soon as this full weight gets on the bridge, well, of course now it went right through. Could be dirt in there. Clean the inside of the rails. You can see the paint's riding high on the rail. I'll stop and do that real quick. Okay, we put a little bit of toothbrush on there with alcohol. Didn't get much alcohol though, it's dried out. See if we can get out of here. Scrub the frog. If you didn't have juice, see there sitting. That was over the points, rear wheels. And the frog of the other one almost, yeah. No, not quite the frog, so it had to be the points on the rear wheels. We'll scrub in some more back there. I got the other switches painted, one in front of the Amtrak, and that one's working perfect now. Okay, we'll stop, throw all the switches, clean this back one again. Okay, see what all that did. We'll stand at the inside of the rails, clean the point again. Yeah, it could have been paint on the inside of the rail. It's really even high, I see it now. I take a alcohol swab and go along the edge back there. Okay, let's come back and check one more. I didn't check the maintenance track. That's all I do down here after doing work like that, troubleshoot. Spend the whole morning, late morning, 2 hours. Slow him down. Ram into somebody. That looks good. Look how wonky his cupper is. Those things need changed out. They're too long a shank. The other one isn't like that, an SD40 from Intermountain. That one's been used a lot, but they're too long with shanks sticking out. It's crazy. I need to look at that about changing the microtrains. Been putting it off at things like 4 years old. I still think I'm going to solder those too because the flex over the bridge going to cause problems. Okay, we're going to wrap it up here. Everything's checking out better than I had hoped for. After I started out with a lot of trouble, and here it was the juicers being offline. So start right there, I'll leave that to mark where I need to work. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Sorry it's not much of a running video today. Just switching and problems, troubleshooting. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Have a great rest of your week. Still beautiful here today. It's going to be 75 at least. But a lot windier. We got a wildfire warning. It's too dry. We've only had 1.77 inch of rain since the month started. And it's supposed to have 25-mile-an-hour wind gusts today. Glad I burned my boxes the other night, 2 nights ago. It was totally dead calm. Take care. God bless. Double Diamond Railroad.